and welcome to another edition of Super Sports on ELBC Radio. And we are here this morning for 60 minutes to bring you a well-packaged presentation of all of the latest sports news. Super Sports will this morning take you around the four corners of Liberia before we sail with you to the rest of Africa and then to the Euros. So if you can beat the experience, well, just jump in. My name is Kolubas. I'm here with this edition of Super Sports July 27, 2024, a day after Liberia's 177th and independence. Welcome you up on the show, on the program, LFA Third Division National League, National Third Division League quarterfinals gets underway today. Liberia Basketball Association will tomorrow unveil a new senior men's basketball team. Where is that happening? We'll let you know. The chase in the Liberia Kickball Federation National League will continue this weekend. And the Paris 2024 Olympic Games are well underway after a splendid opening ceremony last evening. Also coming up on the show, we will be talking kickball and we'll be joined by the LKF president, Emmanuel Surprise Wee. So please stick and stay right there, and we will be back shortly with the rest of the developments right here for you on Super Sports.
OneXBet. Hey, sport fans, do you ever feel like an expert in your favorite sports? With OneXBet, you can turn your hobby into income. Everyone can make the correct match forecast and get extra money. Visit onexbet.com.lr today. Download the app and use promo code LiberiaX. Get a 200% bonus up to 45,000 Liberian dollars. Express yourself. You are the expert. Play with OneXBet. Show your experience and win.
Yes, try it and see what happens to So welcome and good morning. Like we said, we have plenty in store for you this morning. So let's quickly look into our files and tell you what's happening there just before we can go into a conversation with our studio guest who's already seated here in our studio. And like we say, happy independence to all of you, everybody, all of us, yesterday. And we stay in the independence mood. Yeah. Those days when we were kids, we were celebrating Christmas, the New Year's on Thursdays. So now more than one day, but our children are enjoying it anyway. But they enjoy it, don't mind the children. They enjoy it. They enjoy it more than us because their own is extra from ours. So Team Liberia is among hundreds of other national teams competing for laurels at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. The official opening ceremony took place yesterday or last evening in Paris with thousands of athletes parading the rivers in boats with their respective national flags. Well, it was so colorful last night. And Liberian sprinters Emmanuel Matadi, Joseph Fambule, John Sherman, Ebony Morrison, and others will race for Liberia at the Olympics in France. And we hope to talk to Coach Cooper, who is with the Liberian team in Paris, to tell us give us some update, from that country. We're ahead of that. Emmanuel Matadi broke Liberia's 100-meter record a few days ago when he ran 9.91 seconds to win medal at the Hollywood Pro Classic, beating fellow countryman Joseph Fambule, who clocked 10.00 seconds, finishing in the second place. So the guys are all in Paris, and they will be doing what they know how it is. That the football edition of the Olympics got off, however, got off days before the official ceremony. And so United States and others They've been winning. Nigeria beaten by Brazil 1-0 in their opening. So we say hats off to our African, representatives there. A newly formed Liberia senior men's basketball national team will be in action for the first time this weekend. The Liberia senior men's national basketball team will for the first time play a friendly game in more than a decade on Sunday at the SKD Gymnasium. The newly formed team will face Liberia Basketball Association National League foreign players in a friendly on Sunday. The foreign stars will feature players from Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, and the United States. Before that game, True Baller will take on Monrovia All-Stars, and Liberia Basketball Association is using the Sunday's game to introduce the new Liberia Basketball Senior Men's National Team to basketball fans. And the basketball national team should be getting ready to participate in the continent's competition. And we say hats off to the guys at the Basketball Federation. Many years, Liberia have not been able to participate or talk about going for basketball games internationally. Well, Liberian Women's League Cup club senior female professionals have lost to Sierra Leone Women's Club Patricia UMCFC in the AS Bolanta off-season tournament quarterfinal. Senior female professionals were beaten yesterday 3-0 by Patricia UMC FC to kiss goodbye to the off-season tournament. And the AS Bolata off-season tournament is organized by the Guinean Women Club AS Bolanta, and it's taking place in Conakry. About 16 women football teams from the Manarivo Union area competed in the games as they prepare, themselves for the league ahead. LFA Maserati County District League quarterfinal has been pushed to July 30 and 31. The LFA says the change in schedule is to give way to the LFA 2024 National Third Division playoffs quarterfinal matches, which will take place today and tomorrow. According to the LFA, all quarterfinal matches in the District League will take place at the ATS in Central Monrovia. The first quarterfinal game will come on between Districts 10 and 2 before former champions District 6 tackle District 15 in Game 2. On Wednesday, Districts 5 and 17 will face off in Game 1, while District 11 will continue their defense of the title when they battle District 7 in the last quarterfinal game. District 11 advanced to the last 8 after a 3-0 victory over District 2 in Zone 1. And District 13 won District 1 without kicking a ball, but that was not enough to see them go through to the next stage as they could not get the points, And so District 1 said, well, no need we go, because we ourselves, if we win, we can't qualify the guys when they can qualify, so let's just sit home. And the LFA National Third Division League resumes today with first leg matches in the quarterfinal. Maserati County runners-up Downtown FC will play host to Bon County champions Kusa FC at the Tusa Field. Grand Gila County Paris FC will welcome free scoring District 17 Academy at the Albert T. West Stadium in Zouadrou City, Grand Gila County. The other first leg quarterfinal matches will come on Sunday, with Nimba County Gompa FC hosting Magibi Susa FC at the Gompa Stadium. Maserati County champions Amazing FC will entertain the crowd at the SKD practice pitch when they play host to Sano County Dreams FC. At Amazing FC attacker Alvin Cueva, who has so far had a good playoff, is determined to get his side into the semi-final, but netting in more goals, and the teenagers has been a delight for both Amazing FC and recently Lofa County in the National County Sports League. So watch out for the third division playoffs, the National Third Division playoffs, which first leg matches are happening today, and then you have the district tournament next coming up If your district out, please find your neighbor district and be, supporter of them. Support your neighbor. But King Gray, they won the Momo Cup last weekend. King Gray, the money, y'all please, y'all shouldn't eat our money. Y'all give us all the money. King Gray under 17, we say hats off to you, and they won the Momo tournament last week and beating Bonneville. Bonneville people get beat more. King Gray children whip them. So but that's it. And welcome to Super Sports World. There'll be a super weekend in kickball as well. League 2 at the SKD Sports Complex. Well, after the 26th, don't get your belly running because you have to get your legs moving. And so the Kickball Federation Championship race will continue today. So my girls will take on United Royals girls in game 1. That's in the second division. Ecclesias and SUA will face off in game 2. Also a second division battle. United Sisters and Mighty Blue Eagles will close their activities in the second division before we jump into League 1, where God's Anointed will bring some anointing on the field when they take on Bonneville Superstar. What's happening with God's Anointed? Do they have fresh anointing, or has the anointing, are they using the old anointing? Well, we will find out when they take on an angry Bonneville Superstar. Bonneville Superstar, they now have a good running. They're being beaten in the field, so they're coming out to take some of the anointing from God's Anointed. That will be the first League 1 game. And Success Casey will ask some questions or answer some questions when they take on Ask Sisters. Whether Ask Sister will ask them questions or whether they will ask Sisters some questions, we will be there to find out who asks and who answer. Ask Sisters versus Success. And Vision Sisters will take on Community Youth Empowerment, or CYE. CYE got some 3 points from a protest hearing. Well, in their camp, they've put some life in themselves that look, we can chase and win the title. They said they can win the cup now. CYE, who were in relegation a couple of weeks ago. And then we have Matthew Supreme versus Girls of Zion, another interesting fixture to look out for. Tomorrow, we will continue. Watanga KC will take on KK United in the second division, and Yasmo versus Thompson in the second division. And League 1, Kamara KC and Blackton will have a meeting in the first league game. And then Royal Sisters, who are the league leaders, will welcome Solomon's Brazilian Girls, Supreme Girls, and Amazon. And then we have Aries trying their strength against Giza. Well, let's see how it pans out tomorrow when the teams face off at the SKD Sports Complex, where we'll have the kickball league ongoing. Welcome to Super Sports. If you're just joining us, we'll be discussing kickball this morning on the show.
Yes, there are a lot of improvement now in the kickball game. Our time we used to play, there's nothing called penalty like what happening right now. And you will play until you have a winner. That's how we used to do ours. Now, because of the improvement, we're going for penalty, 2-round, 3-round penalty. I think it was a really, really good game.
Yes, and like we said, we'll be having conversation about Liberia own sports kickball right here on Super Sports this morning, and I hope you be right there.
OneXBet. Hey, sport fans, do you ever feel like an expert in your favorite sports? With OneXBet, you can turn your hobby into income. Everyone can make the correct match forecast and get extra money. Visit onexbet.com.lr today. Download the app and use promo code LiberiaX. Get a 200% bonus up to $45,000 Liberian dollars. Express yourself. You are the expert. Play with OneXBet. Show your experience and win.
Princess Savannah says we pitch. Teresa's ball.
comes the pitching. Teresa hits it, and Teresa will get to base one. She gets to base one. Saves off base one. And again, we'll have a tie. And if Nima can get Teresa to base two, Nima are champions. And in the box is Cotto Boys. The second pitching. Cotto Boy kicks it. And drop. Nima. Oh, the ref says Teresa Gill stole the base.
Yes, just some highlights from our, kickball, and that will mean we are now being joined by the Kickball Federation President, Emmanuel Surprise. Good morning, Surprise. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, and let me say a very big thank you to the management. I think this is my first time in this studio. I've been at EABC at different times in Dover. But it's good being here, and thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, and so we're talking kickball. You following us on our social media page. We want to say welcome. You can leave your comment. Sorry, we'll see if we can get the numbers there that you want to participate. Well, how is the federation? It's been a while that I have you in the studio talking about kickball. Don't read the stories about kickball. How is the federation? How's the clubs? How's the stakeholders?
Fairly, we are grateful to the stakeholders because kickball keep running in Liberia because of the stakeholders' support. They have been doing very well. They are supportive. We know at times we differ in some of the decisions we made, but the overall is they are supportive and they are willing to work with the federation no matter what the situations have been. You know, there are decisions that affect them, there are decisions that favor them. So the federation is peaceful and we are grateful for the people we have working with.
There's a collaboration.
Sure.
And the league is on. We follow the league. We see what's happening. People enjoying the league. It's the same way the federation is enjoying. The way the people go on the field, they are enjoying. The federation, are you guys enjoying likewise?
Fairly. Since I got in the federation as president, this is the most second in terms of competitive league at the first division level. You know, where we are, with teams chasing relegation, teams wanting championship. So it's not easy. Even some of the names that people know to be way up there, they are very close to relegation. Some of them fought from relegation, like the name you call CYE. I think CYE is more jubilated for the fact that they were way at the bottom and they now sit around our 5th place on the updated table. I think they are doing well, but the league is challenging, seriously challenging, both League 1 and League 2. League 1, you have Royal Sister, but the difference between Royal Sister and the other teams are not far, and these Royal Sisters have challenging games to play. So the league is good. We enjoy the league for the fact that our players are peaceful. You know, our referees are doing their very best. The vice president for operations on top of a game because, you know, he directly run the league along with the competition committee. So, the league is good and we are grateful for everybody's support.
And let's talk about you talk about support. Let's get right there. How are they managing? How is the federation surviving in terms of support and the clubs themselves? Maybe you may not be in the position to talk for the club, but let's look at the federation. How you surviving? You know, because running an organization like the Kickball Federation, money every day. How is it?
However, we at the beginning of the season, you know, every season we have the budget that run the entire league season, forgetting the administrative aspect and that of the challenge we have with the playing page. But we had a budget of $1,900,000 Liberian dollars. That covers referees payment, and referees payment is also around 55% of that budget.
Wow.
Yeah, we look at the awards, and up to today, besides the club registration, there have been no extended hand. So yes, as we speak, we have some challenges with our referees' payment. Our referees are committed and keep running. The clubs too have challenges. Caliber, sometime I go on the field, I can be broke, but I'll have to say chip in. Some of my colleagues who are in leadership will chip in with some of the clubs in terms of transportation. It's challenging to have clubs coming from Bushra Island, Central Monrovia, Grand Bassa counties, so coming to SKD to play. Some of the teams leave from here to go to Buchanan City to play. It's challenging. Transportation remains a challenge. But the clubs, like we said, they are supportive. They manage their way to get there and here. So it has been seriously challenging, transportation. The federation have challenges. The clubs have challenges. But overall, because of passion and love, the presidents and the administrators of those clubs managed to honor most of the games we have.
I'm interested in your budget, your annual budget, around $1 million Liberian dollars. How do you raise that money? I mean, your games are played. In the open. I don't see sponsors. How do you raise the 1 million?
Coriba, we have the budget. Any good budget will have two sides.
Okay.
That is the revenue aspect and the expenditure aspect. Your concern is the revenue. How we raise the money?
How you get that 1 million?
We capture something called the team registration. Normally teams will pay registration.
Okay.
And the registration, if paid 100%, we expected to raise around 400,000 Liberian dollars. But you will not believe. I don't want to call teams' name. Up to today, some of them have not even paid up to 50%. But we still managed to have.
But the league is almost halfway.
Yeah. And that's the reason why you see we have not announced when we play in the knockout. Because the knockout payment for referee is also challenged. So we're still looking out for sponsor for the knockout. And when that is done, then we'll officially announce to the public when the knockout starts and when the knockout draw is. The next thing is transfer of players. More often we'll have players leaving from one club to another. It's one of our source of revenue. And we estimated around 50,000 Liberian dollars to 100,000, meaning we could have raised that from transfer because when there's a transfer done, there's a 20% benefit to the federation. The 70% go to the mother club and that of the player. So normally to tell you how we're struggling, normally we'll go for yellow card, red cards are meant for those who manage
those
fees.
are captured in your budget.
Yeah.
Revenue collection.
Yeah.
So what if the other player behave? No car, no yellow.
Then we experience the regular thing people call budget shuffle. Even after that, we still have it. Then another thing we capture is the issue of donation. Like last year, we still appreciate Senator Sir Joseph. He donated to us. In fact, his donation covers 50% of our referees' payment last season. It covers the cash awards. All of our cash awards were given on the end date of the last season. We still appreciate him. We hope somebody could come in and he could also come in. We still appreciating him for that. And we also have the government subsidy. We expect government subsidy. So our budget will catch about. We did not put FICU now. Because at the time we didn't know what could have been the FICU. But the budget pass and the document we see is $786, $86 or $83.
United States dollar.
Yeah, 700.
Wow.
700.
And you're talking about 1 million Liberian dollars, and you get this 700.
So it's huge. So if you do a summary of all what we just listed, you have 597,000. Then we're chasing 1,900,000. That's how challenging it is. So we stay appealing, we stay asking people because most of them, besides the referee payment, most of the money there will be used at the close of the season. Yeah, most of it will be used at the close of the season for awards, individual awards or medals or the club's achievements. Because when we took over, the highest award was around 20,000 Liberian dollars. 18,000 for the NACO, the National League, and then 15,000 and downward. We took it to 50,000 first. We took it to 100,000. Right now we at 100,000. But last year, on the other side, Joseph paid beyond 100,000. Each of the champion walked away with 1,000 US, which we were very proud of, and they too celebrated that. So we're still looking out. Budget wise, we have a problem.
Now let me find out from you. Are you knocking doors of business entities?
Yeah.
This sports is Liberian sports. Are you going to these businesses, try to convince them why they should support this?
You know, Coliba, I'm a student of business. Like we said to some of those we have interaction with, we told them we just here, but we don't want just everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you help us at some level, we can manage ourselves at another level. So we've been talking to them. We asked other people. We had a discussion, but nothing have been working. You know, in Liberia, most of the things we do, somebody have to have interest before you have that support. And you know, there's a perception that Kickball wants to undermine female soccer. So most of those we ask who have connection with that to have problem in supporting or helping us to have the support. And like I said to people, we are not in competition with female soccer. One Alice can play 4-5 sports.
Yeah.
In fact, if we had that good relationship with LFA, we can encourage our Kickball clubs to also play soccer. So that when we schedule soccer games, it means you will not have Kickball games playing. So that we can have a united foot. This is Liberia traditional game. You can get it out. So we needed to work together so that all of us can see the good of the ladies. You want to have a female professional player, you know, coming from, and most of the players they got, even Famata, she has a background of kickball.
Yeah.
Some of the good players in the soccer arena, female soccer, they have a background of kickball.
Yeah.
So I thought we could have had a collaboration, but other people see it like kickball is taken from female soccer why they won. So yes, we stay knocking those, but we will not stop. We won't stop because we know this is not Surpass KC or Surpass Federation. It's Liberia Kickball Federation. So we keep knocking those.
I mean, these challenges, no money, honestly, you don't have. Are you not discouraged? I mean, maybe you say, let me walk away. Are you not discouraged?
Coliba, sometimes I go to bed with my neck stretching from stress. Sometimes in the morning, it's difficult, nowhere to start from. But we have to keep going. And thanks to the Deputy Minister, Minister Kwame, at times, like last season and season past, when it is tough, we get to him to help us sometimes pay the referee for a month or 2 weeks. So yeah, we've been talking and we keep talking. We will not stop, we will not walk away because we saw those challenges. We accepted to take on those challenges. We will work around. We have a good team we work with. Like the new vice president, he's somebody too who has some vision. He's open-minded, fitter, keep it. So yeah, we're working together. We're not bad.
Have you had the opportunity to sit with the sport authorities? You know, the RNOC, responsible for the organization of sporting issues. Yeah, to sit with them and have conversation about kickball. How do we make it better? Yeah,
one-on-one. No, we have not had a conversation, but in general, at different programs, we have conversation. And sometimes I feel because they don't invite us to some of those activities. So I sometimes feel that they don't invite us because maybe they feel our sport is not international. So yeah, we want to have some conversation with them because we're looking for the system for the ladies. It's Liberian ladies that are playing kickball. They are going to benefit when it is good, and it harms them when it is bad. You know, like the program we've been running left after kickball this year, fairly, we could not. Because the financial constraint, we could not. Even this budget I spoke about, we have a portion of it to help them. This year, no way.
Wow.
So the challenges are more, we look out for, there's an organization called Women in Sports. Up to today, I have not seen any of that leader in pressing. I don't know them. I think those are people who are supposed to help us because we work with female. Even those NGOs who work for ladies, because those ladies you're looking for in the street, we got them off the street. We have them at the Liberia Kickball Federation. Come and work with them. Some of the programs you got to develop and improve their lives. Come, we can work together because we want to see the ladies coming all well until they can be professional kickball players. Let's help protect them. That is how we came about with the program Left After Kickball, so that they will have some self-contained, they will have some other things to benefit their family or to put food on their own table when they no longer have the energy and strength to work.
Surprise me is my guest here on Super Sports this morning. We're talking kickball, and kickball is Liberia own sports. And too many people outside Liberia call media people and ask them, they want the rules. They want to know the rules of kickball. In recent time, there was speculation that you've been having some conversation with some other people outside Liberia who expressing interest in kickball. Where are we with that?
Yeah, Calabar, we broke the news and we want to say it when it is rep.
Okay.
We've been working over the last 4 months to establish what we call the International Kickball. We have done engagement with the International Olympic Committee. We have done so many consultation or engagement, and we agree to change the nomenclature now from the International Kickball Federation to World Kickball Federation. We have arranged set up the interim leadership, the organizing leadership. The president is from America. I'm the founding vice president. And then the Secretary General comes from, I'll call the country name is from America, the South American. She's from
Canada?
Not Canada. But one country in competition with Liberia or Maritime. How you call them? They're very good in Maritime. Oh, I will get the name. Yeah, I will get the name. And he's been doing very well.
Okay.
Because he do what we call translation. When we have a meeting online, he speaks both English and Spanish.
Okay.
So he helped us a lot. So yes, we say in the stage of forming.
Okay.
Brazil have joined. Argentina have also joined.
Okay.
So we're making some progress. But I want to announce to Liberia when it is at an achievable level, appreciable level, so that when people hear, they feel motivated. We have shortlisted and submitted some names of committees from Liberia. There are different committees at the World Kickball Federation. So I submitted some names from Liberia that are part and parcel because we want to submit the official document. So that the next Olympic gathering, we can have a showcase. So there are so many going on behind the house. But we don't want to start to see them now.
These countries are they playing kickball?
Yeah, we share in the chat room. We share some of our games and league activities.
Okay.
Some of them they play the kickball. Their measurement distance is different.
Okay.
The size of the ball they use is different. So those are reasons why we want to have a uniform. So that we have one way of doing it. And another thing we agree on also is the dimension. You know that there are other things besides the measurement, the different version of the game. You can have a sport going international. That is one thing the consultant at the International Olympic recommended to us. You can have a sport going international with only one way. That is only female play. Yeah. So we will also have the female kickball. We'll have the male kickball. We'll have the beach kickball, and that is the mixed kickball.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll have
the mixed kickball is both
male and females. Yeah. So, that's the full we're going to present to them because we can present only ladies play. And men will have to play almost like basketball. You got male playing basketball, you got female playing basketball. Yeah. So, there are a lot going on, but we want to announce a success story. So, that is why we are not saying too much about it. We want to announce it.
I mean, that's good, except that, Liberia as a country, except those of you who say, look, let's put our hands behind. But Liberia as a country, we have not done much to push kickballs.
Indeed. Indeed.
You know.
Because they gave us the responsibility to work in Africa. We will be responsible for Africa. And we have had this plan over the years, but no support. Like we said, at the end of the season before last, we intended going to Sierra Leone to have a showcase. And the plan was we were sending administrators to Sierra Leone, talk to the school's administrators there, so that they could allow and invite their students to the game.
Okay.
Because we're going to be having exhibition.
Yeah.
If we are succeeded in that, we're going to take 4 good teams from Liberia, go there and play best of the 4. And whatever raise from gate intake, the schools will have percentage to manage our players while they're in Sierra Leone and back. So if that was going to be successful, we would have gone there with 4 teams. And thereafter, if the game is being played, and then the students watch the game, I know they will have interest. Then we're going to leave technicians on ground to teach them how we play kickball. Kickball is not difficult to learn. It's not difficult, So we're going to leave the technicians to teach them how to play kickball. Then we could have succeeded in going to one of the countries in the Mano River Union. Then we're going to work. If we succeed in Sierra Leone, we are going to work with Sierra Leone to go to Guinea. Work with Guinea when we succeed in Guinea and go to Cote d'Ivoire. But the first support to leave from here to get to Sierra Leone is not even working. Even though we run the National League perfectly, and we can't be pushing. Our sport to go international or to go to other regions, we don't even have a page of our own. Let's have a page where it will be designed for kickball. As soon as you enter the page, it's a page of kickball. But our sisters, our mothers, our children can't be playing in the mud when it is rainy season or playing in the dust when it is dry season. Then we say we're going outside. If the people come and can't play along with us. Sometimes we ask the LFA to use their fee. They give it to us when it is free. And they don't want to have use for it.
Yeah.
To borrow is difficult. Those are challenges we have.
But there's a kickball page the former government left at the PHP. Are you using that?
The first thing is court. They didn't ask us when they wanted to do that. Development wise, if you're doing development for a group of people, you get them involved in doing that. You can't go to the village and tell the people you want to carry development for them. You don't ask them what they need or how to do it. You go and do it. The page in PHP, we were not consulted. We didn't give them measurement. We didn't even know. It was Senator Sir Joseph that broke the news to us. And in fact, we asked him for us to go there and see it. We were to go there together. He got an emergency call from the president at the time he left. And then we had to go there. So when we went there, they have designed the fee. That fee is for 7 to 9 years old. You can play National League over there.
Yeah, I've seen it. So it's small.
You can play National League there.
Small. I don't know who gave them the blueprint of it, but and I don't know what they're using it for now. But I think, but
we run it 80 feet from one base to another 80 feet. That place is not even 15 feet.
You going 80 now? Is it
75? We're going 80.
Ooh.
Yeah, because even the pitcher, you have to push the pitcher back a little. Because they're embarrassing the kickers too much, and the kickers now have too many speed, so they gotta improve.
So it made the entire diamond go more than 300.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 80 for a base one.
Super Sports here. We are having conversation with kickball, and I hope Coach Sayan Cooper Sayan is following it. Us from Paris. We should be having a conversation with him on the Liberia team. And we say thanks to you following us on our social media page. Victor Gassini from the Post City of Buchanan. Thanks for joining us. Dakonti Williams, Siwa Iha Hege. Yeah, she's watching us too from ELW area. Moses Jipley from Central Harper in Maryland. And Moba Jinaya Jr. Watching us from 72nd. Moba Tembe is also following us from Accra, Ghana, and very impressed with what we're doing here. So we say you are welcome. And if you have a concern or a question for the guests, you can leave it on our social media page. We will surely have it. We'll surely have him respond to it, so you can give us.
Yeah. So on the issue of the pitch, where we play currently, before getting there, where you got the practice pitch at SKD, it was turned over to us by previous administrators of the Youth and Sports. We used that place for years, and because we never had money to develop that place, it was taken from us when FIFA agreed to build few pitches in Liberia, and it was turned over to the FA. Now we don't use it when we want to, except FA have free time to give us. Now we have the place we're using called the keyboard pitch. We've been talking to people to help us develop the place, because we don't have bathroom, we don't have changing room for the players. We're dealing with females, so we've been talking to them, and they asked us few questions if they had to help, whether we have the legal right to develop the place. Other entities we've been talking to too, so they asked us to get the legal right to develop the place.
Legal right for
meaning the ministry must turn it over to us.
Okay.
Written communication.
Okay.
That this is for the Liberia Kickball Federation. They can develop it at the level that will show decency.
Okay.
That is the document we want. So we wrote the minister proper, asking him to give us turn the place over to our legal so that we could develop it. And we met him, we had a conversation with him, and he said to us, it's good. But we cannot turn the place over to if we don't see the blueprint, how you going to design it. Okay. So we must do the blueprint and send it back to him. He will view it along with his management team there at the ministry. Then they could make a position on it.
Okay.
And he also recommended somebody who worked for the ministry before in terms of blueprint, so that we can work with him. I went to the TVET, the head of TVET, the deputy minister, twice, because he needed to show me who the person is. I have not met him, so I want to meet him, because it's good that someone who have worked for the ministry work for us, because he stay around the same government.
Yeah.
So we stay trying to get the person contact, so the person could do that for us, so that we get back to the minister. But we really want that place developed.
And I mean, you not just Monrovia, not just here, you having kickball games.
Yeah, like I said, Kisa, the last game on tomorrow. Aries against Kisa. Kisa is from Basso. Kisa is the only first division team based in Grand Basso. Okay. Besides that, we have subcommittees and associations. In Monserrado now we have the Old Timer League running. Thanks to the leadership there, they are doing pretty good. We have the third division. The third division now going for playoff. They're having that playoff because they had to promote 3 teams to second division. Okay. We had the Bushra Island subcommittee. They too doing very well. We have the Makibi, the Grand Basso, and the Grand Basso have sub association in we district. Okay. That is a Lac Bell. They play third division there. Besides
Nima?
No, Grand Basso. Then we go to Bon County. Okay. Because we spoke of Makibi already. Bon County has a active second division running. Nimba, we awaken Nimba. Nimba is now having exhibition leagues ongoing. Okay. Grand Judah very active. Yeah, Grand Judah very active. They have participated 2 times in the second division play or in national championship. Sino County also. So we are extending. We're going all over. Though there is no money, but innovation, hard work, commitment, taking us through.
The president of the Kickball Federation and Jusu Arakomo says, "Good morning, Mr. President. Plans Aaron Barr, Mickey Freeman. Thanks so much." He said, "I'm watching from Algiers, Algeria. Milton Yoko is also following, and Coach Anthony Coker is also following the show. Super Sports here on ELBC Radio."
Anita Glebo goes to the box. Nima just need to get to third base and win. The kick is up and it's out. Handball caught there. Nima County close to getting their hands on the cup. And we are level in the shootout. We go one more round in the shootout.
Super Sports here on ELBC Radio 0880-514-096. The number you can call 0880-514-096. Or better still, you can call me on 0777-646100. 0777-646100. Or call us on 0880-514-096 if you have a question for the president of the Kickball Federation. Let me see. I think we already got a caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm PMB and I do join you from my comfort zone GSRO.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for the explanation. I have 2 points to make quickly. One, I think the issue about football development in Liberia is very important. The Kickball Federation, the NFA, and all of the stakeholders, I think need to push in for more support because football is not really getting the needed support. So I'm asking them to muster their courage so that we'll be able to develop football. Because if we think that football is not a priority in our country, then there's no need I will give you a distinction because other Western countries are doing well with football because they are prioritized football. Lastly, I want to make this clean. I don't want to call names because it's confidential, but I think the Kickball Federation needs to look at the issue about sexual, gender-based violence. Some of the kickball teams, more especially during the time of counting when they are recruiting players, are told that there are some coaches and other technical people who value the rights of girls when it comes to including them on the county team. And even within the kickball national league also. So I think Mr. Weir need to look at that. Let's go.
Talk to this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, all about money, sir. Mr. Weir, everything we are going from looking down.
Hey, Cheme.
Yeah, man, how you told me away?
Mama, you busy? Action, mama, we'll find you.
Yeah, you told me away. Okay, after the just as a number, I first want to commend the president.
Yeah.
Because kickball, we used to look at it, they were not like the way it is. They have a penalty, most of the time I can take you into an introduction. But I also want to ask him, why the collaboration with the Liberia National Olympic Committee? Because it will be something that will be promoting Liberia as a whole. Why is it? Why is the collaboration? Number 2, we the Liberian were looking at it, this force now as an originator. They will come to a time now where law pass. The American, the Brazilian, all places, and the president was talking about the country that was running competition with Liberia in Marita. I think that Panama, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Panama. Yeah.
Yes. So, thank you very much. All about take your number so we can talk.
All right, Chairman. Let me talk to another caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Call back this is Melton Yoko. I call from King Grade. How you doing this morning, my brother?
The richest man, King Grade. They ate the Momo Community League trophy. Let's hear you, man.
They just did 1,000. We're grateful to the community for performing well. The Richardson Stone became the chief cornerstone. We're grateful to King Grade, one of the best community in Liberia. We're grateful for that. But also, issue surprise I just want to say thank you. We are about 10 of supply we are exposed in Liberia. I know that Liberia will develop. While it's true, all the sporting federation in Liberia is struggling when it comes to support from national government, and supply we have managed to try in own capacity to make sure that keyboard improves. I'm grateful that suppliers have done this. We all have been supporting suppliers in keyboard. But I want suppliers to know that football is in support of keyboard. That's the reason, as a chairman of Muscle Riders Sub Association and Secretary General of all Sub Association in the Republic of Liberia, I have done everything possible to promote keyboard. In my father understanding the old time of keyboard league, I am the one who is the sponsor for that league. Last year when we played that league, last year I sponsored it, and this year again we have started. I'm the one who's sponsoring that league. So I trust your ability. The LFA is willing to work with you people, and I know your ability, Brother Supply with it. So thank you very much for the hard work. we are willing to work together. Thank you very much.
I'm not coming whatever money. I can hear people. I'm not even trying. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Presenter. Happy Sabbath from the people. This is Destiny EKC, the activist on Destiny EKC, and a former football, the third division level, follow on sport. Yes, I mean we have to own our own sport that we call keyboard. In my imagination up to now, they have not gone at the Manawa level yet. They have not gone at the level yet up to West Africa. Even Africans work about global. What are we doing? We are moving like a turtle.
I tell you.
You got to wake up, Mr. I don't know, representative of the keyboard, they have the keyboard. You got to meet the concessionaire, the construction company. You got to continue to beat on your door, Coca-Cola, Sam Darby, CRC, Maryland, Sitka, all the people around, you got to meet them. The government has a little cake. The little cake cannot set everyone to satisfaction. So you have to go outside the government to beat on those investors in our country. Lose us MTN, Orange, Liberia. You know what I mean? All the people, you have to meet them.
Okay.
You have to sit on the table and convince them to know the value of keyboard. You got keyboard for so long, keyboard being Liberia, keyboard out of Liberia, at the world level. I think keyboard might go.
Okay, let me talk to the next caller. Sorry, we actually running out of time. Good morning.
Good morning, conversation. Good morning to the people of Liberia.
Let's say quickly.
The voice we meet of Lassana Mo and Fumi for District 17.
Go ahead, Lassana.
Thank you to our powerful president for the job well done. We will not stop. Mr. President, we will not keep pushing. I believe that one day your voice will be heard and then Liberia will rise in kickball. And Mr. President, I think our strength should be now we should have a playing page. With all the many good things you said, if there's no playing page for kickball, we will not survive. So for those of us that calling that we support kickball and we got connection with football, they love it. They got many parts around, they got many fees. They try to make one fee available for kickball for now until we can get our own playing page. It's a appeal to the football or ballet.
Okay, thank you. Let me talk to next caller quickly. Good morning, welcome to Super Sports.
Good morning, I'm Thomas Pierre from Ghana.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, we are observed that pitching in the rules of keyboard because some of us are watching keyboard in the early 80s. People in the new best to play keyboard for this time, it can no longer be. So since we're trying to improve keyboard for the entire world to know, I have a suggestion that we need to change the jersey. In case you see men jersey, football jersey, that today when you see the basketballer, you know from that jersey. So we need to find out, try to design the jersey. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let me talk to this caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly.
Secondly, William from
Yeah, secondly, you have to just call up the radio beyond there. Then we can have a good conversation, or you lower the volume.
Okay.
All right, you better now. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, I'm calling on the LFA. Since they have decided to support people, probably they could give us one of the playing page to use temporarily until we can get our own page. Because you notice we are female dressing outside. It's not called for. We are wives, we are children, we are sisters, we are aunties. So we are appealing to them. And I'm one of the beneficiaries of the Life After Keyboard. That way, if I send it survive, I am a send it survive. Oh, and I'm grateful to the Federation for that. So I'm calling on the government to please help.
You're gone. Final caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Let's hear you quickly.
Sita Saris from Cares of Aries.
Let's hear you, a strong player.
Let me say this to the President, Mr. Sabah William. I'm grateful for all you are doing. Thank you for pushing people to the next level. And I want to say this to the government of Liberia. We want your help. Please help your children, your sister, your mothers. As Deputy William just said on the radio station, that we need a page. Please help us. You help your sister. The government, we're playing the game, this our game, this our own game. help support us and help support the marriage so that we push people to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honestly, the calls so many, we can't continue because the time up already. Sorry. Hope we can have another conversation with Mr. Weir. But Mr. Weir, thanks. Let's hear what you have to say in response to some of the calls.
Thank you. We just want to appreciate the station management for giving us the opportunity. We wish for more. We want to say to Yogo, he one person who been supporting us. It's a good thing. Even when we started the third division, but we want to appeal to them since he's the most awarded chair along with the competition. Let him give us at least a day or two, so that we can use the practice page since it is winter season.
Okay.
So that while their leagues are off, so that our players will have some decency. To the government, we stay appealing through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Liberia traditional game need a page. We want to use this medium to call on the First Lady, the mother of the country, to see reason to support the ladies that play kickball. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and we'll be glad if we have another chance to say out what our challenges are.
Yes, we hope we can have you another time. That surprise we are here with Super Sports. We'll be here on Monday with another edition. This time we'll be here with the Water Sports at 3:15. So don't miss it. Join us. Thanks to you for your calls and following us. Have a pleasant, good weekend. Bye-bye.
One more round in the shootout.